Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Flight Podcast. My name is Jacob Shanker.
And I'm Andrew Thomas.
Shut up and sit down.
The NFL playoffs are weeks away as Week 15 has started. For this episode, me and Jacob are going to be going over our predictions for every game this week. And starting with Thursday Night Football, it was the Chargers against the Raiders. So, Jacob, who do you think is going to win that matchup?
Well, the Chargers won. The game's over now, but yeah.
Well, who did you think was going to win?
Honestly, at the first, I thought it was going to be Raiders, but it was just a lot of unluckiness. First, Derek Carr getting injured, which was pretty much the main reason I think that. It was the only reason that I think the Raiders lost this game because they had a chance to win it. They had a sort of slow start in that first half, but once they got to the second half, then they really started to show out. But they couldn't finish in OT, and it was a crazy game. But we got to give it up to Justin Herbert. Mans has been so good, and
They did good.
I think honestly, I don't know anymore who to put for Rookie of the Year or Offensive Rookie of the Year. There are so many players that I think have potential to win that. Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson, James Robinson.
I personally think it's James Robinson.
Yeah, I know, but it's really crazy. But
Really
Justin
good.
Herbert has been a beast, and even though I thought they were going to make the playoffs, I think it's safe to say the Raiders are not going to make the playoffs this year.
No. But very quickly, my prediction, I thought the Chargers were going to win because I'm always right. I'm just kidding. I thought the Raiders were going to win. Obviously, if Derek Carr didn't get injured, they probably would have had a good chance of winning. But
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota did a pretty good job as a second.
He did fine.
He rushed really good.
Yeah, he's gone down for a while. His career has plummeted since when he was good. But yeah, he was fine today. He did everything that he could.
He did a good job filling in for Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't get the W, though.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to the next game, which is actually we have two Saturday games this week. Yeah. The first one is the Bills and Broncos game. It's not hard to figure out who's going to win this game, but who do you got?
The Broncos.
Yeah, obviously. The Denver Broncos. Drew Lock. No fan.
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon. Philip Lindsay. They're a beast of a team.
Yeah. All right. Bills are going to win. Unreal. Josh Allen. Stephon Diggs has been a beast lately.
Oh, yeah.
Tre'Davious White, that defense. It's a pretty good defense, too. But Josh Allen has been a really good QB this year. So it's
Josh
nice
Allen,
to do that.
Yeah, definitely the Bills. Josh Allen's been a top 5 QB without a doubt. Like you said, Stephon Diggs, for me, he's been, I think he's the third best wide receiver in the league. He has 100 receptions already.
Yep.
He's just been a beast all around.
Well, very quickly, who do you have at 1 and 2?
I got Devontae Adams and then DK.
Yes, good choice. Good choice. I'm glad you have my man DK in there.
Man, DK. DK is he has potential to be even better than what he is. It's I think for DK, it's really just because Tyler Lockett's there.
If Tyler Lockett wasn't there, I'm pretty sure that DK would probably be
number one.
Probably, because he's 6'4". He can do everything. He runs a perfect route, and he's not the best catcher, but that's because Russell Wilson throws him difficult catches.
Yeah, he's strong, fast. He is second in yards per reception with 17.1, which is incredible.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's second in total second in total receiving yards, and he's up there on the touchdown list.
Yeah, he's right behind Travis Kelce, so he's unbelievable. But going back to the Bills, they've just been a monster team, and I think honestly they are a top 3 team. I think after watching the Steelers and how we've really seen that they are not a Super Bowl team. They are not a top team in the NFL.
No.
I do not think that. At best, they're top 5 because
probably the most overrated team in the NFL.
They are the most overrated team in the NFL. The Steelers, their defense is what makes them their top 5. I think they're maybe 4th or 5th, but I personally think the Bills are great all around. They are one of the leaders in sacks, so they have a spectacular defensive line.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, like you said, Tre'Davious White, who's been beast. He's been a beast. So they've been great all around.
Yep. Next up, we got the Packers and Panthers, and there's no surprise here. The Packers are probably going to win this one.
Yeah.
Um, if Christian McCaffrey was back, it'd be a different story. But Aaron Rodgers, who actually is my pick for MVP,
Yep.
and Devontae Adams, who's been an absolute beast. He's so good.
You got the best quarterback in the league, the best wide receiver in the league, a
Yep.
top 5 running back, a great defense, a top 5 tight end. I mean, they have
Yeah, Robert Tanya's been pretty underrated this
yeah,
season.
I
But
mean,
let me ask you, do you also have Aaron Rodgers winning MVP?
I think this next couple weeks is going to determine really because between Aaron Rodgers and Patty, it's so close.
Yeah.
But after last week, Aaron Rodgers has the lead.
Yeah, because I think Rodgers I think they have similar interceptions. Rodgers has more passing touchdowns, but Mahomes has more passing yards.
Yeah, I mean, Mahomes has more passing yards, but overall, just as a quarterback and as a leader, I mean, they're both spectacular leaders, but
Yeah,
overall, Aaron Rodgers has just been out there the most and has been more efficient.
yeah, I think so. Better completion, I believe, too.
Yes. All right, now on to the next game, the Texans and Colts. Again, I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, I feel like a lot of these games are really no surprises to us, but there's gonna be a game. I know it's gonna be one of these games. Mark my words, where there's gonna be a huge upset.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of these games. It's gonna be a huge upset. I don't know which one, but we will see. We'll see.
This is the Texans Colts can be an upset. I think Deshaun Watson, he doesn't really have the pieces, but Deshaun Watson, being Deshaun Watson, has a ridiculously high chance, in my opinion, of
Yeah,
beating the Colts.
yeah,
It also depends on Phil Rivers.
yeah. I mean, I do have Colts winning this one because of their monster defense and their offense, which is honestly pretty underrated. I mean,
Yeah,
Philip Rivers has been good.
T.Y. Hilton's been coming out again.
T.Y. Hilton's been coming out. Jonathan Taylor. I mean, they have a
Taylor.
great running back core. Jonathan
Yeah,
Taylor, Neiman Hines.
yeah,
Uh,
Hines has been good.
Hines has been really good. So overall, they're really good. But I would not be surprised if Deshaun Watson pulled out some of that magician magic.
Mhm. Yep, he's good.
Yep.
Um, let's move on to Lions Titans. I got Titans unless Matthew Stafford can pull something out, but that's just not going to
No,
happen.
I don't think it's
The
gonna.
Lions have, I think they have one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and
Yeah.
Derrick Henry is just going to shred.
Oh,
Ryan Tannehill's going to be good. Getting it to AJ Brown, Corey Davis. It's going to be probably a wreckage for the Titans against the Lions.
yeah, I think it's going to be a complete blowout. I think the Titans are going to completely destroy the Lions because with the Lions, they really just don't have enough. They've gone unlucky with injuries. That's one thing. But the second thing is they just don't have enough. We haven't seen Jeff Okuda play, which is one thing. And Kenny Galladay's been injured for a lot of the
Yeah,
year.
most of the
Um,
season.
yeah, I mean, it's DeAndre Swift has been out a few games, so they haven't really been able to see.
Lions are dealing with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, and Matthew Stafford doesn't have a lot of options anymore.
No,
So
yeah, they're really relying on Matthew Stafford. If
they
Matthew Stafford wasn't there, they'd probably be the worst team.
probably they'd be one of the worst, if not the worst.
Yeah, because Stafford's also a pretty underrated QB in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, let's go into the Bears and Vikings game. This is a really tough one for me because, I mean, just it's they both have great offenses, and the Bears do have, I think, a better defense. But I think I'm going to give the edge to the Vikings here on this one for two reasons. One, which I think is self-explanatory, Mitchell Trubisky. I don't care that he did well last week. I don't care. I'm telling you right now, he
The
is
Bears hater is back at it.
it is back. I'm telling you right now, Mitchell Trubisky is a terrible, if I need to say it again, terrible quarterback. He will not be good. He may have sparks here and then throughout this season or the rest of his career, but he will never be consistently good and be a top quarterback. So for that's the one reason. The second reason, the defense. Even though the defense is really good and they have the beast of a team with Khalil Mack leading that defense, they are not consistent. And I don't have faith that they'll be able to get every guy because you got Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and Adam Thielen. So and Kyle Rudolph. you can't get all those guys because the Vikings are another team that have a great offense. So I got the Vikings winning this one.
All right. I got the Bears.
Ah,
Because you are just such a Bears hater, first off.
uh-huh.
And second off, for the fact I think Mitchell Trubisky is an okay quarterback. I think that he has a great wide receiver in Allen Robinson. David Montgomery's good. The Bears defense, I think, is going to do good. And I think Kirk Cousins is going to get sacked a lot by Khalil Mack. I think the Bears, like, it's going to be a good game, obviously. I think the Bears are going to take this one, though. And hopefully Allen Robinson does good because I have him on my fantasy team at my flex position on both my squads.
Good luck with that because you don't want to put all your faith into Mitchell Trubisky. I'm telling you. I know all these Bears fans are saying after last game when he
This man is a Bears hater. Look at him. Look at how mad he's getting. He is a Bears hater.
Listen. After last game, I've been seeing all on Twitter, on Instagram, on everything. Oh, Mitchell Trubisky is so good. This is why he's so good after that 3-touchdown game. It was a good game. Don't get me wrong. But hold on. Let's wait a second. He's so inconsistent. We're going to see it again. I'm telling you.
All right. Well, whatever.
Right, yeah.
I think I'm right on this one. Seahawks Washington, the football team, your local football team.
Local football team. Yes.
I got the Seahawks, obviously. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, the second best wide receiver in the NFL this season. My man. On both my fantasy teams, too.
Yeah.
Please do good, DK. Please do good. I really need to win this one. I'm projected to lose in my 8-man, which I'm also in with you. But, yeah, Seahawks, their defense is trash, but offense is just overwhelming. They have such a good offense.
Yeah. Okay. I think the Seahawks are going to have a bit of an edge, but, and there's a big but, I would not be surprised if Washington won this game. After the past couple of weeks of watching Russell Wilson, pretty much not doing as well as he should.
Yeah, but he's still a great QB. He's still top 3.
No. I'm not even just saying that.
Actually, he's not top 3. He's top 4.
Yeah, but first off, if the Giants could beat them, all right, that's one. I mean, the Giants beat them, and in terms of defense, Washington.
Okay, don't overhype the Giants to win. All right, buddy, we get it. They won. All right, chillax.
It was huge. You know, it was huge. This is. I mean, I know that it was an upset, but I mean, I'm just saying I would not be surprised if Washington won this game because of Chase Young and Chase Young alone, because he's so good. You're gonna tell me Chase Young is not that good?
Yeah, but you're telling me that the Seahawks are gonna lose to Washington?
I think I have Seahawks winning this game, but Chase Young with at least 3 sacks.
Patriots Dolphins next game.
Patriots Dolphins. Yeah, Dolphins. I don't need to talk about it.
Dolphins too for me.
Yeah.
There's literally no explanation for why they should lose this game.
Yeah.
They have Xavier Howard, good defense. They freaking Tua. Hopefully he does good. And then, the Dolphins are going to win this one.
Yeah, they have a great team overall, and it's going to be fun watching them in the playoffs. I mean, they have a great mixture of defense and offense and excellent coaching. I mean, I feel like their coaching is so
underrated. Coach is underrated. Yeah, it's really good.
Brian Flores has done so well with this team and what he's been given with. And I mean, if they can expand their team, they have a lot going for them.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens Jaguars. This is another ridiculously easy one. I think that the Ravens are going to take it. Lamar Jackson is going to demolish that defense.
Oh yeah,
Lamar Jackson had such a good game.
He really did. That was so good.
So good.
That was an insane game. It was honestly probably.
Lamar Jackson was showing flashes of his MVP self.
Yeah, that game was a top 3, arguable best game of the season.
Yeah, he always does good against the Browns.
He always does well against the Browns.
It's weird. It's good to know. It's good to know. Yeah. I do not like Baker Mayfield. I think he's cocky. I think his wife needs to shut up. I think Stephen A. Smith knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
My husband is the best quarterback in the NFL.
He's also
the NBA. I don't know what team he plays for.
He's also terribly inconsistent.
He's literally the most inconsistent. He's just terrible.
Yeah, no. I mean, we have to give him props, though. He has been doing well the past couple of weeks.
He's had 3 games good this entire season.
Yeah.
I still don't.
That's the best in his entire career.
Yeah, but whatever.
Let's go into the Bucks and Falcons game.
This is going to be a high scoring matchup. I think the Falcons will do good. Hopefully, hopefully Calvin Ridley does good. The Buccaneers, I think, are going to take this though, in my opinion. Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans. That's a pretty ridiculous wide receiver core.
It is. It's probably the best wide receiver core in the league.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know about that.
Oh well, yeah. There's also the Seahawks, probably Seahawks, but I think Bucks are definitely top three.
I also won't count out the Chiefs for that one because
Yeah,
they have Watkins, and I consider Travis Kelce to be a wide receiver.
he's a tight end, so you can't put him in. I mean,
Oh yeah, but he's basically a wide receiver.
yeah, he does.
He does the receptions. He does basically everything. He's basically a wide receiver.
Plays like a wide receiver, but in reality, he's not part of the wide.
He's a tight end. All right. Well, never mind then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, forget it.
No, but honestly, I have no faith in Matt Ryan anymore. I really don't.
Oh, come on.
No. Come on. We've seen.
It's not Matt Ryan. It is not Matt Ryan.
No,
he had a bad game. Okay.
No.
But like, you can't just judge it off.
Listen.
One game.
There has been multiple games this season where Matt Ryan will have 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions, or 0 touchdowns and like 2 interceptions, or like, I mean, his touchdown interception ratio has not been good, and I don't think he's
talking about a former MVP, Jacob.
Okay, and he's still not as good. He's gotten older, and that's the number one reason. It's not that he's not good.
Tom Brady's 43.
Huh?
Tom Brady's 43.
Okay, but he's also the GOAT.
That's true. That's true.
Right? He's been the GOAT for the past since he. I mean,
since probably around a couple of years now.
No,
probably when I don't even know.
The comeback against the Falcons.
Probably that probably made him the GOAT. Yeah,
probably. But I mean, they do have a good offense with Todd Gurley, Hayden Hurst, Russell Gage, Julio, Calvin Ridley, and Matt Ryan's not a bad quarterback. But first off, they have to fix the coaching, figure out a future for their quarterback position because they're going to need to figure out something soon in the next couple of years. And then
especially with Julio getting older.
Yes, and then defense overall.
Yeah, without doubt.
So Bucks with this game.
Bucks also for me, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons kept it close.
Yeah.
Next is 49ers Cowboys. This is a little surprising, but I have the Cowboys. I still think Andy Dalton is a pretty good. He's a good quarterback. He's all right. He's definitely a very good second string.
Yes.
Amari Cooper, Zeke. I think Zeke is going to do good.
Yeah.
You?
I got 49ers because first off, the Cowboys defense is just not good. It's one of the worst in the league. That's one thing. And their offense, I mean, they have a good offense. I mean, obviously with Dak, it makes their offense 10 times better. But even without, even just with Andy Dalton, their offense has still been good. I mean, like you said, Zeke, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz. I mean, they do have a good offense, but they just have not been able to obviously execute it as well. And I feel like even though the 49ers have had a lot of setbacks with injuries, we're seeing Raheem Mostert come back. Their defense is starting to sprout again. So I do think that the 49ers
Richard Sherman is back too.
Yeah, Richard Sherman is back.
I'm going to keep my pick. I still think Andy Dalton can pull something off.
We'll see. Well, I don't know about that one. All right, let's go on to the Eagles and Cardinals game. Who you got?
Cardinals. Carson Wentz is a trash quarterback. I'll say it again and again and again. That's why he's on the bench.
And that's why Jalen Hurts is the GOAT. He's actually really good. I really like watching him.
He rushed a lot. He was great. Mm-hmm. He's pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the new era of quarterbacks is going to be. The Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, and now Jalen Hurts type of quarterbacks where it's rushing and passing. The old era is leaving, the Tom Brady type era where and even Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees where it's just passing mainly. We're going to see a lot more rushing quarterbacks in the next few years, and it's going to be even common. It's going to be common to have a rushing quarterback on your team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, Cardinals will win this game, but I don't think they will make playoffs this year. I don't have them in.
No, they'll be third. Rams and Seahawks. One of them will get the wild card.
Yes.
But let's head on to another one. Jets, Rams. I got the Jets for this one.
This will
Okay,
be a
Rams.
close one. This will be a very close one, in my opinion. The Jets have.
There is no contest in this game at all. There's no point in discussing this. I feel like for every discussion we do on predictions, we just should not talk about the Jets. That's how much I have respect for them.
Can you even name like 3 Jets players?
Sam Darnold. What about Jamal Adams?
Oh wait, he's not there.
Oh wait. All right.
I cannot name 3 players on that
There's
team.
literally no point of discussing this.
No, yeah, Rams. Okay. Chiefs and Saints game.
This is probably going to be this is probably going to be the best game of the weekend.
It has potential. I think the only thing that'll be annoying about it is that Drew Brees won't be playing and it'll be Taysom Hill.
Yeah. I think that he'll still be good, but
yeah,
it's Drew Brees, man.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs will win this game, and the same reason I just said before, because Drew Brees is not playing. Because even though Taysom Hill has been good and he's been able to get some passing in and he's been rushing a lot, I mean, he's been a huge rushing quarterback. It's still, he's still not good enough to beat a great team like the Chiefs. I mean, even their defense, I think, is really good. I think they have an underrated defense.
The defense is really good.
Because obviously their offense overpowers and shines as their franchise. So I got Chiefs winning this.
I also have Chiefs winning this, but again, wouldn't be surprised if the Saints pull something. Michael Thomas probably doing some stuff, Alvin Kamara, and that defense is really good.
Potential. All right.
Giants, Browns. I don't want to be biased, but I think it's going to be Browns. I'm scared.
Giants. No. I don't know.
It's probably going to be the Browns.
It's probably going to be the Browns, unfortunately, but you can never rule out the Giants anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be tough, but I don't know. We'll see what happens on Sunday, and on to the last game, which is the Monday Night Football game, the Steelers and Bengals. Bengals are definitely going to win this one. No, yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers.
An overrated team, but they're still going to win it.
Yeah, they've really fallen off a lot for me. It's been crazy. I mean, my top 5 now, it's Chiefs, Packers, Bills, Saints, and then Steelers.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I think it is, because that offense is good, not great though. Okay, we've thought that it was good or that it was great, but that's because they've been playing against bad teams.
Yeah, that's true. They have an easy schedule.
They had one of the easiest schedules in the league. The easiest schedule. Their last game last week was the hardest. And the Ravens games, but their last game last week was the hardest team they played.
Probably, yeah.
The only hard team they really played. And the times they played the Ravens, they almost lost the first time. Second time, they almost lost again without Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews and Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
That team is just extremely overrated. That's all for today, everyone.
Feel free to comment down below what your thoughts are on our predictions and who you think is going to win this week.
Tune into the next episode on Monday. See you guys next time.